Hey yo, what's up everybody, it's Zen JJ. Today I'm coming back with a video talking about Midas investment, and of course from there there's a lot of people like asking, is it withdrawable, is it trustable, and after that from there we are gonna basically find out everything over here. And of course there's a major update that had happened on Midas update, and of course if let's say you're in the ecosystem itself, you should really watch this video. And of course if let's say you're about to join the ecosystem and you're thinking twice or whatsoever, you should also watch this video. So if you have not subscribed to the channel, kindly hit the subscribe button, turn on post notification, and leave a thumbs up to this video. And of course for disclaimer itself, I would say that am I affiliated with Midas Investment? Yes, I have the affiliate program running with them, and of course over here it is to help my channel to basically grow. And of course, to be honest, making all this YouTube content for free itself, I would say it is not paying well. To be honest, the ad revenues and everything is not really paying me very well, but of course all of these affiliate programs really help me out a lot to basically grow the channel. And after that from there can find new investment products to basically whatever I've earned from the affiliate program, I will basically accumulate it, and after that from there jump into the next project, and of course use the money to basically help me out with my daily expenses. So I would say, am I doing YouTube full-time? Somehow yes. And of course, am I currently working full-time there? And of course I would say, if let's say you really want to help the channel out, use the link down below. And of course, without further ado, we're gonna do some recap on Midas investment for those who are super new to the channel. So for updating Midas investment itself, the recap. So previously I spoke about the review. I mean, on my channel itself I have a playlist which is going to pop up above. Just click on it if you're interested in watching it. So I spoke about the review which I first time found out about this Midas investment, and after that from there, previously they were giving like super high rates, and of course some coins that you can't really have access to buy from. And of course you need to buy from the MEX exchange, basically the Maxi exchange. If you want to use the link, is all down below. And after that from there we have talked about basically the Midas investment update, and of course should you be concerned because the rates that they are doing is basically revamp and everything. So over here, the last video that I've done is basically talking about the delisting of coins, and after that some new rates that is ongoing with Midas investment. And of course from here I would say, after the delisting or the new rates itself, I would say that the rates that they are offering is still slightly higher. And of course, to clear some doubts itself, I would say the withdrawals right now. So over here itself, on the channel itself, there are people commenting on the Midas investment video talking about like this is a scam, and after that from there people complaining and people they force people to make fake reviews, and after that from there to let them like basically cover up and everything. But of course I don't think that's true, because those of these people that are basically like ranting about this Midas investment, that they put their money in and of course they can't withdraw it out, because some of them they put in, like I would say, if let's say you're gonna deposit money, please deposit more than like what is required for withdrawals. And of course, what do I mean by that? If let's say you're on the platform itself, and of course I'm gonna click on this, and if I click on withdrawal itself, the withdrawal fee itself is 0.00257. If let's say you deposited less than 0.00257, how the fuck do you want to withdraw your money? And after that from there you can't claim that it's a scam. So you have to take note of all the withdrawal fees before you put in your money in. And of course I would say that do your own due diligence before you like put your money in. So for my case itself, I have done like deposits and of course withdrawals successfully, and of course to encounter some issue over here, so little worry about their license and everything. So over here there's people claiming that basically it is false and fake, and of course from there they have been monitoring Midas and of course using for more than a year, and after that they have helped him recover his asset they basically sent to the wrong address. So basically over here Midas has helped him to recover his funds. So over here, this is I would say on Midas itself, if you want to learn more or let's say do your due diligence itself, the best place to go is basically their YouTube channel and of course their Discord channel. Basically I'm gonna link it all down below, the Discord channel. And after that from there I would say the CEO, the founder itself, they are very friendly and of course interactive with the community on Discord. So if you want to, I would say Discord is the place to go for your due diligence. And of course for my case itself, I'm going to show you. Over here you can see I've already done a withdrawal recently on the 2nd of April, and it went through. And of course from here, this is another account that I set up, and of course from there I would say this account is no longer usable because of the new implementation of KYC, and I'm just going to show it to you later on. So over here I basically withdraw, and after they deposited some funds onto Midas investment to basically keep it running, and of course from there to show you guys update from time to time. So right now we're going to do the updates on this video about basically this new video that we're going to talk about is the update, and of course some things that you need to know. So over here, one of the major update that you really need to know is basically they have implemented their KYC, and of course for those existing users you have until the 28th or 14th, okay, basically until the 28th of April to basically submit your KYC, and of course from there you have the ability to basically interact with the account, get passive income. If let's say you did not do it by 28th of April itself, your account will be invalid. That means you only can withdraw. So user who haven't passed their verification by this date, basically 28th of April, you will only have the ability to basically withdraw from the platform. So you can't deposit funds, or you can't, I believe that you can't earn passive income through your funds because they have like basically frozen your account. You only can withdraw it because you are not willing to comply to the KYC. So over here, why is it like impactful for people itself? Because over here they are somehow regulated, and after that from there they have like more funds with them, and of course from there they need to get regulated, and of course to regulate things in their company, and of course in the country that they're operating with. So basically every country, if let's say you're operating like this kind of financial services to other people, you need to basically have the basic thing, basically the AML, the anti-money laundering law itself. They need to basically comply, and after that from there they have to KYC, know your customer. Basically this over here, you need to submit your documents, and after that the proof of address, and of course some selfie to prove that you are legitimate. And of course from there, yeah, they basically is to combat like all of these that they say, detect money laundering, prevent it from occurring, and after that from there combat financial fraud, identity theft, and of course from there basically have more reputation on the place itself. If let's say they're operating, expand, and after the blah blah blah. So over here, if let's say you're new to the to this Midas investment, you want to use the link down below to support the channel, you can use it. And of course, once you sign up yourself, you need to basically do the KYC, and after that I would say for my case, I'm okay doing the KYC because yeah, just giving my identity, and after that from there they know that I am a legitimate user, not here to basically do illegal stuff like mentioned. I can just use my funds, and after that from there put it there as a saving, and from there it will generate me some passive income. So ranging from 18%, or I would say from 13% all the way to 20% that they're offering. It's quite high. So over here you can see up to like 28% or 32% for the APY, and after that from there the lowest itself is only 1%. So I would say from 1% all the way to 32%, it is all up to you. If you want to basically invest into this, you want to basically generate some passive income through Midas investment, feel free to go ahead. And of course, secondly, another update that I want to show is basically over here. You can see that if let's say you have some existing coins that is on the platform itself, you can have the option to earn in the Midas coin, and of course from there it will give you an additional boost of 4% APY. And after, if let's say you enable this, whatever earnings that you're gonna accumulate for the next day or even like months itself, it is all flexible. You can basically check this, and after that from there you can just uncheck this. So if you uncheck it, you will basically get the base rate of whatever the coin is offering. So for example, Ethereum itself, they're offering 18%. If let's say I check it up, I'm gonna get 22% credited in the token called Midas, and after that it is their native token. And of course, to be honest, I am looking to do this after I generate some coins to basically cover the withdrawal fees. So over here is very important. After I cover the withdrawal fees, I will enable this option to basically generate all of the future passive income in Midas coin. And of course from there, if let's say Midas went like Celsius, so to be honest, when I was in Celsius, and of course Celsius itself at that time, when it started off, it was like worth a few cents, worth less than a penny. And of course from there they have enabled this option, of course, earn in Celsius, and after that I just enable it. And of course throughout the one whole 6 months or 8 months of accumulating this Celsius token, which is totally for free, it eventually flipped to the price of 20/1000. And I would say that this 20/1000 itself, with the capital that I have previously putting on Celsius itself, it's not a lot. To be honest, I'm generating like penny every day, and eventually the price of Celsius went to $3, $5. Eventually the whole portfolio itself is worth like $18,000 to $20,000 just by enabling this option, a flip or switch. And of course, to be honest, this over here has to really determine on how big the company can do, and of course how can they portray their roadmap in the future. And of course the decision itself has to be solid, to be honest, because Celsius itself, they delivered quite a lot of solid stuff, and of course from there they have the reputation there, therefore they are the industry like pioneer. And I would say that over here, if let's say you want Midas to happen, to go over there, we have to really see the decision of the community, and of course the thoughts about this update that you should if you want to watch, you can continue watching. If you don't want, you can just smash the like button and go off. So my thoughts about this Midas investment KYC itself, it is okay for me, to be honest, because I know that previously they do not need a KYC. You can just sign up as many accounts as you want, put all the funds across the accounts, and after that from there you can just generate passive income through those accounts. So for those who are laundering money or whatsoever, doing illegal shit, yeah, basically this is gonna affect you a lot. But of course I'm not an advocate for all of this, but of course doing a KYC itself is to protect the company, and of course protect yourself as well. If let's say shit happen or whatsoever, they know that your money is there, and of course you have some records with them. And after that, I would say that this over here is to counter like terrorism or whatsoever, money laundering. So over here, if let's say you want to, I would say that just do the KYC and no harm doing it, because to be honest, if you are going to sign up on every exchanges getting crypto and after cashing out crypto, all of the platform, they would require some form of KYC to basically let you interact with it. So to be honest, KYC submitting my document itself is not really a big deal to me, because I'm doing everything legitimately. And after that, I would say for the next thoughts about that is basically for this Midas Earn itself, I would say it's quite interesting. Basically, you are using whatever current assets that you have, hedging a little bit of risk towards this Midas token itself, generating your passive income in this Midas token, and of course get a boost of rates like basically 22%. And eventually this over here, you have to understand you are getting 22%, but of course this is a hedge for the future. If let's say the price of Midas itself eventually goes up higher and higher in the future, whatever 22% you generated from this through your capital, maybe daily you are generating like maybe 10 cents. If let's say the price of this Midas like skyrocketed or something, your generating of 10 cents every day would eventually become like $1, $2. And of course, I would say everything is going to be huge if let's say the price of Midas skyrocketed or whatsoever. But of course, I would say is everything has risk, so you can basically earn in Midas, and after that at the end of the year itself, Midas token might crash. You never know, nobody knows, it might crash to like 10 cents or whatsoever. So whatever you are yielding will be just poof out of thin air, gone. And after that, I would say you still keep your capital, provided if let's say they don't go bankrupt or exit scam. I would say all of this kind of like exit scam, rug pull whatsoever is very sensitive in this topic itself. But of course, we have to know that there's always a risk on rug pulling, and of course you know that they can just rug pull you and after that just chow with all your money, and of course you will just left with penniless. And can you sue them or whatsoever? I would say, to be honest, as far as in the cryptocurrency space 2017 until today, I invested in like ICO, like fundraiser itself. People just exit scam, and after that they are reputable country, reputable company, they have registered, and after that, all the documentation is there, but of course everything is fake. So I mean, like, shit happens, and of course when shit happens itself, only put the money that you can afford to lose on the platform. So for my case itself, this amount over here looks reasonable to me to lose, and of course for your case, your risk appetite must be bigger. I mean, I don't know, some people can put in like 1 Bitcoin, 2 Bitcoin, or even 10 Bitcoin onto the platform. If let's say your risk appetite is high enough, and of course I would say, to be honest, on all of these kind of platform, I don't put my funds there for a very long time. I will just basically switch around, and after that diversify my funds. So some of it will be here, some of it will be on Haru Invest, some of it will be like on Hodernut, and of course some of it will be like on Celsius platform. So I just diversify around the whatever platform that they offer. So I've come to the end of the video. If let's say you have any questions, or let's say you have any doubts about Midas investment, feel free to comment it down below on the description. And of course, if let's say you commented it down below, don't say that I deleted your comment, because it is on the YouTube algorithm. Sometimes it will just automatically delete the comment over there. So what you want to do is basically join my Discord/Telegram channel to basically ask me any questions, and of course from there I will do my best to assist you with. And of course, without further ado, if you have not smashed the like button, please smash it, and of course leave me a subscription, and of course turn on the bell notification to know of my future updates. And I'm gonna see you on the next video. Bye bye, peace.